Sunday. It's one of the hottest tickets of the summer. The Roots Picnic returns this weekend to the Mann Center for the Performing Arts with more than 40 artists set to perform. This year promises to be bigger and better than ever. And I had the chance to catch up with Grammy and Academy Award-winning musician and filmmaker Questlove, a member of the Roots, to get a preview of the excitement and hear how he's reflecting on the event's storied history. Check it out. The Roots Picnic has been a Philadelphia staple for nearly 2 decades, a vibrant celebration of Black music, art, and community. The event is more than just a music festival. It's a living legacy of Black culture.
18 years of the Roots Picnic.
Yeah, 18 years of the picnic. My manager just reminded me, he was like, you know that the first Roots Picnic was only 3,900 people, right? And I was like, nah. No way, because in my mind, I felt like it was like 70,000 people.
This year's party at the Mann is expected to draw 60,000 people over Saturday and Sunday. Featured headliners include Philly's own Meek Mill, Lenny Kravitz, and Maxwell. But the celebration goes beyond the stage.
This is the year that we wanted to really just expand the idea of what the Roots Picnic was. Like, we have like art displays and gaming, tents, you know, like our spades tournament is very popular, but there's so much more.
The annual extravaganza has been over 30 years in the making for Philadelphia's legendary hip-hop band.
Most people that know the history of the Roots know that Tariq and I would go busking on South Street. Like, this is back in '92. During like the Greek picnic weekend, we just like would go on South Street and start freestyling and, you know, busking for change. And, you know, that action led to our record deal. And that record deal led to us living in London for a couple of years. And the things that we learned about how London operates is what we wanted to bring back to the States. The jam session, social gatherings.
And that's not the only dream the band saw come to fruition.
Did you have something to do with this avenue? Does it mean something in your life?
That's where we started.
For the past 16 years, the Roots have held it down as the house band for The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
I have a feeling that there are some funny things that happen behind the scenes. What is the most outrageous Jimmy Fallon story that you can give us? Uh-oh, that laugh is telling me.
No, always laugh, because whenever it's birthday time, you know, Jimmy's such a 14-year-old that whenever it's someone's birthday, he always bombards their office with a bunch of balloons. Like, it's like having Pee Wee Herman for a boss. Like, that's what it's like.
And from the stage to the screen, the group's talents hit all the right notes. Questlove co-directed 50 Years of SNL Music, a Saturday Night Live documentary that premiered this past January.
What was it like to put that together musically?
When I got the call after taping The Tonight Show that Lorne Michaels wanted to meet with me on the 17th floor, at first I was like, ooh, what did I do? And then, you know, I wasn't expecting him to say, like, yeah, I just watched your movie, Summer of Soul. And he was like, You're a brilliant music storyteller, so I want you to tell the story of all the music that's come on SNL. So it's just a 50-year look at the history of one of my favorite places to be, and that's Saturday Night Live.
With all that you're doing,
Yeah.
all that you've accomplished,
Yes.
how does it feel?
This is the happiest I've ever been. And sometimes I think as artists, we tend to overthink, we tend to get neurotic, and we don't allow ourselves to enjoy a moment. And I decided maybe like 4 years ago, I'm gonna change that. And I'm actually going to enjoy my own festival. So it's so much work behind the scenes that sometimes you don't get to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
So basically you're saying when we run into you in the lawn, we can snap that.
I didn't say I'm gonna look like Questlove now.
Oh!
So even with 60,000 people expected to attend this Saturday and Sunday, even more fans are trying to snag tickets. Questlove told me he's manifesting that the Roots Picnic could one day have its own plot of land. So we'll see. The Roots Picnic kicks off this weekend at the Mann Center for the Performing Arts in West Fairmount Park. For more details, head over to NBC10.com and click on Find It on 10.